Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to a minor Washington Wizards basketball stream, but football stream. As I fix my camera, because I wanted to do that last time and I never did, because I felt like it was so high. What's going on, Chris? Ugh. A partial Wizards stream, but mainly a football stream today. Chris, you like the Bears, right? Aren't you just like a by default guy? Did you win your fantasy game, or does it come down to today? What is your fantasy team looking like? Cause I need Javonte Williams to give me 5 points today. I need him to score 5 points tonight, and I take a dub. Week 1. But you said Aaron. I didn't draft Aaron Rodgers because I just didn't feel like no Devontae Adams. I mean, they really didn't replace him with any respectable wide receiver. I didn't want Aaron in fantasy. Now, 3 points is pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, I stayed away from him. I'm good off Aaron. I don't know who they play next, but I mean, he may have a better game. But hey, Irv Smith Jr., the tight end for the Vikings, gave me 0 points. So if somehow, some way, Javonte Williams don't get 5 points somehow, then that Irv Smith giving me 0 points is gonna make me even more toxic. He said Mike Williams also gave me 3 points. It's like bro wasn't on the. Now Mike Williams having the game that he had and Keenan Allen went out and was injured is pretty crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's pretty crazy. Cause Mike Williams, I mean he's a boom or bust guy. I tell Jordan this all the time. He's a boom or bust guy. Sometimes when he hits, oh he go crazy. But when he doesn't, it's like sometimes he's not on the field. I don't know. It's crazy. But I wanted to bring this up because I almost forgot. I wish Ome was in here. I wonder if he'll be in here. Because some Wizards dates just dropped. The Wizards Media Day is September 23rd. So almost a week away. On a Friday. And then training camp is that Saturday through Tuesday. September 24th through the 27th. NBA, you said, what's going on with you? You said Jets look like the worst team in the NFL. The Jets looked how I thought the Jets were going to look. The Jets looked like how I thought they were going to look, man. Joe Flacco threw the ball like 60 times, which is crazy. But, yeah, I would say, if I were to say who the worst team was last week, who looked like the worst team, let me see. Who do I think looked like the worst team? I will probably say the Jets. The Jets were pretty bad, as expected. Even though the Cowboys were really bad, Packers were pretty rough, but I would say the Jets. Patriots had a rough day too at the office. They had a rough day as well. Jay, what's going on with you, bro? He said, "Sup, bro? My Ravens handle business. Ravens D always get you points. Lamar got me 20. Yeah, Ravens is they're solid. They're solid. Bateman had that deep ball touchdown. That was nice. Didn't Duvernay score like twice or something like that? I know Mark Andrews had an okay game for his standards, per usual. But Jay, how do you feel about Lamar Jackson and him not signing that contract? I mean, I hope he stay healthy. That could be scary with his kind of play style. I mean, you said the Ravens found their number one. I mean, their wide receiver one. And for their hope, I hope he is, because Oh no, you know who I think almost looked worse than the Jets? NBA, you know who I think almost looked worse than the Jets? The Arizona Cardinals. They scored 21, but they scored 14 in the fourth quarter, and that was garbage time. They got dominated on both sides of the ball. They got dominated offensively. They got dominated defensively. Like they got worked. And it was easy. It was easy. Patrick Mahomes only didn't complete 9 passes, 360 yards, 5 touchdowns. Could have had 6 if he wanted to. Like, Cardinals were terrible. They only scored 7 points for real. 14 points in the fourth was garbage time. They really lost. Even taking away the Chiefs' 1 touchdown in the fourth quarter, they got cracked. The Packers, yeah, Chris, the Packers were pretty bad. Packers were pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. But I will say, I went back and looked through when I went through all the bets on Bet Online, and I went back through my old stream, my last stream. I went 9-4-1 in my predictions. Now, if the Buccaneers cover, that would be a 10-4-1 week. I think I'm gonna do a weekly segment on Saturday where I'm gonna get on stream, talk about football on Sunday, and I'm gonna have $100. I'm gonna do a parlay. I'm gonna do either a 3-team or a 4-team parlay, maybe, or a single bet, like what my best bet I think is, and I'm gonna do it on stream because I am a betting man. Yeah, you said Packers need to find a receiver. Yeah, they. I mean, even like Alan Lazard. Even if when he comes back, is Alan Lazard the guy that we're really saying is the number one receiver for Green Bay? I mean, oh no, man, they need to. Yeah, they need a number one. They need to. I really think the Packers should be on the phone right now, like calling Seattle and saying, "Hey, what you want for DK?" Is Matt? I mean, didn't they sign him to an extension though? Didn't they sign DJ Metcalf to an extension? Or am I tripping? Or did they not? Did they or did they? Oh, he did sign he signed a 3-year, 72 million year contract. He did sign. But they need a wide receiver for sure. They need a number one for sure. Jay said, bro, you can't sign for less than a guy not as good as you. He gonna get it. Lamar's walking generation. People love him. Yeah, I definitely think Lamar, if you looking at it, and Deshaun Watson got all that cash. Deshaun Watson got that cash. I mean, why shouldn't Lamar get it? And Lamar has won MVP. I definitely, get his brag. I just hope he stays healthy. That's all. That's the only thing. But other than that, if he gets to the season healthy, gets to the playoffs, oh yeah, he's breaking bank. Christian said Dak didn't look great either. And that's because I think the Cowboys just really didn't put together the best team. Defensively, they're cool. Defensively, they're cool. I'm talking about more offensively. And if they are still trying to compete at any kind of level, it's going to be on the backs of Michael Parsons and that Cowboys defense. But Dak was there, man. He was there. He said they should sign OBJ. I mean, even that, not as a number one because Odell. Oh no, he's coming off an ACL tear, right? So, how healthy is he? Azal, you said, dog, I'm a Packers fan and we need a wide receiver ASAP. At least I want my fantasy because Saquon is him. Yeah, Saquon Barkley looked like he back, man. He looked like he back. I will say that. He looked good. Because you said Odell is something now. Yeah, he is something. It's just how healthy will he be coming off, first year off a torn ACL. Jay said, yo, Saquon back from the dead. Had my killing people leagues. Bro, I'm glad I didn't play Justin Jefferson in fantasy. I'm glad I didn't play Saquon Barkley in fantasy. Jonathan Taylor. Those dudes was going. They went crazy. AJ Brown. I'm glad I didn't play any of those dudes in fantasy. They was killing. Patrick Mahomes. I'm so happy I did not have to face any of those men this week because they was going crazy. They was going crazy. It's like you said, Pittman. Michael Pittman had a good game. He definitely had a good game. It was a lot of crazy week 1 games, man. Saints. Saints Falcons was crazy. Giants Titans, Colts Texans, Browns Panthers, Steelers Bengals was good. Commanders Jaguars was a good game. I need Kevin to get in here because I was telling him, just like I was saying with Philly, I said I think Philly and the Lions are going to be a good game because I think the Lions have an improved team. I thought it was going to be a fight, and it was. And I said the Jaguars did not sleep on them because I felt like the Jaguars, they had talent. They're still young, and they made stupid mistakes, and it cost them the game. But why do I... My cat, man. Get out of here. Have some respect for the stream. But yeah. I thought that was going to be a dogfight game, and it was. Chrissy said I played Mahomes. Johnson, 2 killed this week. Yeah, you're right. Johnson didn't have a good game. You said, how are you an Eagles fan in the DMV? Very simple. When I really started watching football, it just so happened to be the year I was a young lad, and it just so happened to be the year that the Eagles and Patriots were in the Super Bowl for the first time back in like 2005 or something like that. I was born in 97. This is like 2005 or something like that. So I'm not that old at this point. So and they had Terrell Owens, and I really was like, I like this guy. I was like, I like Terrell Owens, and then I like their helmets, and I like their colors. And I said, I like this team. And I just stuck with them ever since. And that's how it started. Been an Eagles fan ever since. Through the trash days and the good days and the Super Bowl day. But that's my story of how I became an Eagles fan. You said final score prediction on the Broncos Seahawks game. I think it'll be a low kind of scoring game, a lowish kind of scoring game. I would say, let me look at the over under. I know the spread is about 6.5, favoring the Broncos as favorites in Russell Wilson's return. I would say the over-under is 43.5. I think this game could hit over 43. I would say Broncos win. I say Broncos win in a 23-10 game. 23-10 game. Or 26-10 game. I think 23-10. That's low. That's a really low scoring game. But I don't know if Seattle's going to be able to score that much. You said Broncos 26, Seahawks 13. What did I say? 23-10? I had Broncos 23-10. You got them 26-13. Yeah, I feel like 26-13's kind of... I like that. 26-13 I like. I'll stick with 23-10. But 26-13... makes sense too. That's kind of in the realm of what I'm thinking. Is how you said, I feel most Wizards fans I know aren't Redskins fans. Like they have some different team in the NFL. Hey, I know some Commanders people who done switched over to Baltimore, man. They just went to go with the cool guys in Lamar and the Trills people. With the Trills crew. But that's on Washington, man. Bad ownership. With Dan, bad product. Now I know there's been a lot of I know a lot of them are happy about the game against the Jaguars. Let me say this. I've said this already before the first Commanders game. I said this is how it's gonna go with Carson Wentz. I said they're gonna be like, Carson Wentz is gonna make some plays. He's gonna be like, guys are gonna be like, oh, he like that. Yeah, 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 yeah. Then he's gonna do something stupid. Like once or twice. Like the next series or something. He's gonna do something stupid. They're gonna be like, man, what is he doing? He sucks. And then he'll do something good again. And then he'll be like, all right, he had a pretty decent day. A couple mistakes. Had a pretty decent day. There go, Kevin. I'm all right. I was hoping you was in here, Kevin. Kevin, I told you, man. Y'all lucky. Y'all lucky. I mean, Eagles lucky too. But I said for both the Philly game and the Washington game, I told you on Saturday, I said that game was gonna be a fight. I said I could see the Jaguars winning. They almost did. They almost got y'all. Almost. But it was a fight. Same with the Lions game. I thought there was going to be a fight as well. You said week 3 is time for Wentz to feast on that trash secondary. Do we really play out week 3? Really? We play out week 3? No way. We do. We definitely do play out week 3. I feel like that's early for us to play y'all. We get y'all out the way early. We play week 3 and week 9. And then we end the season on the Giants. I feel like we get y'all 2 games out of the way pretty early this season. But, you know, we definitely beating y'all, though. Now, that Vikings game is going to be tough. I don't know if we come in there 2-0. We may go in there 1-1. We may go in there 1-1. That Vikings game is going to be real tough for us. And I'm going to say that Lions game, man, that's going to be tough for y'all. That's going to be tough for y'all, too. Because I think Lions got a lot of weapons, man. I think y'all may be in line for another shootout kind of game. Azar, you said when Philly take on Green Bay, that's going to be a nice matchup. Do we play y'all as well? Really? Oh, actually, the Lions are favorites over the Commanders. The Lions are 2.5-point favorites over the Commanders. I thought they would be underdogs. Wow. And Detroit was rocking. Ford Field was rocking. They were hyped. Them Lions fans is ready to be some kind of decent. They expect them to be some kind of decent this year, the way they was rocking in that stadium on Sunday. Oh, we do play the Packers. We play the Packers on Sunday Night Football in Philly. Thankfully, it's not in Green Bay. Kevin, you said me and Ed are going to clown y'all when Wentz throws for 405 touchdowns while Terry Burns slaved for a 50-yard touchdown. Let me tell you, that's going to be a really good game. Philly has that Vikings game is going to be tough. What are the odds on that? The Eagles game is not up here for some reason. That's odd. I could have swore I saw their odds are it's a Monday night game. Wait. It's a Monday night doubleheader next week, y'all? It's a Monday night doubleheader? Or is this wrong? Let me see. Week 2. Monday night, Vikings Eagles. Wow. I didn't know there was a doubleheader next Monday. Titans Bills at 7:15, Eagles Vikings at 8:30. I did not know there was a doubleheader Monday night with Philly and Minnesota and Bills and Tennessee. Roadrunner, what's going on? You said big win, but Gannon has to go. The defense definitely got some work to do because Goff and the Lions, I mean, it would have got unchy if Philly didn't convert that 4th down. There's a high chance we would have lost that game with the momentum that the Lions offense had. If Philly didn't get that 1st down, I don't think they tie the game. I think they go and score and win the game. Because they were hot. and it's like Philly offense will go and score, Lions will come right back. They will come right back. And like I said, like I told you on Saturday, I thought it was gonna be a fight. I thought it was gonna be a close game. But definitely a little too close for comfort. But like I said, the Lions aren't trash. The Lions are definitely an improved team, and they got a lot of weapons. DJ Chark, Hawkinson, Swift, Jamal Williams, Golf is okay. Like Amon-Ra St. Brown, they got a lot of weapons over there. Hey, it's gonna be a fight for the Commanders. Don't sleep. Y'all already underdogs in this game. Looking at the betting lines. So, and it's in Detroit. Don't sleep. What's up, Olivia? Thanks for tuning in today. What a good friend. Kevin, he said, but shout out to the Giants for beating the Titans yesterday. Same with the Bears for beating the 49ers. Fields looks real good. That Giants game that was a crazy game, man. That was a crazy game. The division, the NFC East, because I'm not going to count the Cowboys out. You know, I'm not going to just count them out. The NFC East is looking like a sneaky good division, man. Sneaky competitive division. The Giants look like, they're trying to change the tide. Washington's making strides. The Cowboys, they're a little more beat up. So who knows with them at the moment. But it could come down to Philly and Washington for the division this season. I knew Cowboys weren't going back-to-back. I knew it wasn't about to be a first back-to-back NFC East champion for the first time since like 2006 when Philly did it. I knew somebody else was winning. And I say it's Philly. And I wasn't saying that because I'm a fan. But now, after looking at the injuries from the Cowboys, it could come down to Washington and Philly. It could. But I'm not sleeping on the Giants either. I mean, defensively, they still got Thibodeau, their top draft pick, who's hurt, who hasn't played yet. So he's still, got to come back, which will help their defense. And then Saquon looks back. That's the biggest thing. Saquon Barkley looks like he back, man. And that helps him out a lot. Bro, you said, it was too close for no reason. Kevin said the Philadelphia Eagles. Azar, you said St. Brown is a beast. That's facts. I love their names. Their names are like the toughest. Their parents did a terrific job. I don't know if their mother named them or their father named them, but they got some tough names. Amon-Ra St. Brown, and then Equanimous. I'm pretty sure I just butchered it. St. Brown. I mean, those are some tough names. I love those names. They're like very unique. Amon-Ra sounds like an Egyptian god name. Because Ra is literally an Egyptian god, I believe. Ra. But that's tough. Those are some tough names. Good job, St. Brown parents. Kevin, you said 3-14 and got the Giants better than y'all in the division. So last place for y'all because Dallas is out the race now. Right. No, Washington, the Giants are better than y'all. Stop the cap, D. We all know that Hurts is the worst QB in the league. Even Joe Flacco is better than him. Hey, Kevin, how are you able to, delude your mind so much to the point that you believe some of the crazy, things that you say? It's crazy, man. It's crazy. But in all seriousness, from looking at the games, NFC East-wise, obviously the Cowboys look the worst out of everybody. I also think the Cowboys had the toughest matchup out of everybody in the NFC East. I mean, the Buccaneers is probably out of, the Jaguars and Lions and Titans. The Buccaneers are definitely the best team out of those. They definitely had the toughest opponent, and they also look the worst. Giants fought, Commanders, they came back. They played well. And Philly, I mean, they did well offensively. Defensively, Say Eagles are overrated. Y'all QB's buns fresh out the oven. I want to get a Hurts jersey so bad. But I need him to sign a contract extension first before I get a Hurts jersey, because I refuse to get another Eagles QB jersey like Wentz, and then he get traded. And I'm gonna just have a jersey in there sitting of a player who don't play with the team no more, like Wentz. Kevin said we get the best wide receiver trio in the division and the best QB in the division. You see those 2 interceptions that went through? That shows you best QB. That tells you best QB in the division. He threw a pick on a screenplay, I believe, right? And he stared a receiver down, giving one of the cornerbacks for the Jaguars one of the easiest interceptions of his life. It's hard to be the best quarterback when you inconsistent, man. It's tough. It's tough. Also, I will say, Dotson the rookie, oh man, he's tough. Dotson is tough. I like him. That boy good. That boy Dotson is good. I like him. I like Dotson. He's tough. He's tough. I will give you that. Dotson is tough. But I know you've seen what A.J. Brown did. I mean, best receiver in the division. Devontae Smith didn't even catch a football on Sunday. He didn't even catch a football, which is pretty insane. But and then you got Quez Watkins. What I will like to see from Philly, I do want to see Hurts more, spread the ball around a little bit more. You don't want to become too A.J. Brown centric, because you do got other guys who can catch the football out there in Devontae and Quez Watkins. But 4 rushing touchdowns by like 4 different people was crazy. Hurts, Gainwell, Scott, Sanders. We look good on offense. Kevin said I did, but he led the charge and got us the win. So did Hurts. Hurts led the charge too, man. 4th and 1, QB sneak. Got there. Got it. He said, bro, what are you smoking? Everyone knows it's Terry is the best wide receiver in the division. A.J. Brown is man. Who is everybody? Or is everybody you, Kevin? Because I think if we took a poll, I think majority vote will go A.J. Brown. Even though Terry McLaurin is good. Terry McLaurin is good, for sure. He's definitely talented. But, I mean, I look at last week alone. I say last week. I look at the games on Sunday alone. Look at Terry McLaurin highlights. Look at A.J. Brown highlights. A.J. Brown different. That boy different. I mean, I know McLaurin had the deep, wide open touchdown. That's nice. But I mean, A.J. Brown, bro. Cuz is a beast. Roadrunner, the champs are here. Facts. Facts. The champs are here. Kevin said, Terry been hurt y'all defense for years. Now stop the cap. Just go ask Slay and Badbury. McLaurin has definitely hurt the Eagles. He's definitely hurt the Eagles. I mean, he ain't like... but he ain't been hurting them like Deshaun Jackson levels when he was with y'all. Like Deshaun... Now that's a guy who would kill Philly every time. No matter what team he was on. But definitely in Washington. Deshaun Jackson is a guy who like killed the Eagles defense. Terry's definitely hurt Philly, but it ain't no Deshaun Jackson type of level. Deshaun, he got in Philly every single game when he was in Washington. I hated it. Kevin said, and we stole McNabb from y'all. Y'all did not steal McNabb. Philly gave McNabb to y'all. They gave y'all McNabb. You remember, y'all got used goods, man. Damaged goods. Because McNabb went to y'all and did absolutely nothing before he went over to Minnesota to do nothing. When McNabb went to y'all, he was done. And Philly went on to Kevin Cole and eventually Mike Vick. You remember that game when Mike Vick scored threw like 7 touchdowns, 6 touchdowns, had like 6 touchdowns on Monday Night Football. First play of the game, Deshaun Jackson deep over the Ron Landry's head. You remember that game? Donovan McNabb was y'all QB. We was straight killed y'all. Killed y'all. But it's alright though. Saying y'all stole McNabb is crazy. McNabb was past his prime. And he was, at that point, it was time for him to go. You say I did when Haynesworth laid on his stomach. Albert Haynesworth was, that's got to be up there with one of the worst signings. Albert Haynesworth, literally, talk about just being terrible for y'all. He got his money and just did nothing. Did absolutely nothing. That was crazy. Albert Haynesworth, man. I remember him. I remember Albert Haynesworth. That was rough. But y'all had some good pickup. D'Angelo Hall was really good for y'all for a nice period of time. We did sign Nnamdi was bad. Nnamdi was terrible. That's definitely... Nnamdi was bad. But I just like us... I just try to remember guys like Asante Samuel. They hit on that. They hit on Asante Samuel. That was good. That was a good job on them. But TL obviously. But Nnamdi, man. Nnamdi was the Dream Team era Eagles. You talk about a period of time where the Eagles were just ass beyond belief. Oh my God, the Dream Team. The Dream Team, bro. Ugh. What an annoying period of time. And then you had Chip Kelly cutting Deshaun Jackson because he's an idiot, letting him walk over to Washington. Oof. It's terrible. Chip Kelly and his gimmicky college offense and the Dream Team give me nightmares. Give me nightmares, man. Give me nightmares. Chip Kelly even though the offense did work in the regular season, I don't think it ever would have been successful in the playoffs because it's a college offense. You want to run an up-tempo offense in the NFL. Like, this is college. This ain't the Pac-12. This is, you know what I mean? This ain't the Pac-12, man. Running that gimmicky offense, even though Philly did have good weapons in Macklin, Deshaun, LaShawn, and Mike Vick at the time, and Brent Selleck. But, Chip Kelly was... See, y'all should have never got rid of Andy Reid. Worst mistake in NFL history. I wouldn't say that. I think it was time for Andy Reid to go. It was time. Andy, he was there. He was the guy in that Dream Team era. Guys had to pay. It was no way Andy Reid was surviving the Dream Team era. It was no way. It was no way he was surviving that. Nah. They got it right, though, after Chip got fired. They got it right with Dougie P. They got it right with Dougie P. Dougie P went ahead, man, led the team coaching-wise and got him a ring with a backup quarterback. I got nothing but love for Doug Peterson. And I get why he was let go. But I got nothing but love for Doug Peterson, man. That will forever be my guy. And I got nothing but love for Andy Reid, too. Why did we fire Doug Peterson? Doug Peterson, it was just, the team was struggling. Wentz and the team was just underwhelming. It was underwhelming. It was just QB controversy with Hurts and Wentz, and it's just... Doug, I wasn't too pressed to let Doug go, but, I kind of understand why. I kind of. Roadrunner said, honestly, I like Chip, just not his power struggle with the players. It was like he was trying to run a college program in the NFL. You can't treat these NFL players like college kids. They ain't 18, 19 years old. These are grown men. You can't put them on these rigorous schedules and all this BS and try to run it like a college program. Then you get a guy like Deshaun Jackson, homegrown drafted talent. You cut him because of gang ties. Isn't that what it was? Gang affiliations? Some BS on some John Wall crap? Some gang affiliations or something stupid? And he got released. Not traded, released. Awful. 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 But I mean, Chip had implements of his offense that were good. They definitely were good, but it was hard to sustain that, man. He went over to the 49ers. It ain't work over there either. Got up out of there. Back to college. UCLA is pretty mid, if I say so myself. Chip Kelly peaked at Oregon in college with Mariota. He peaked in. And thank God he didn't trade the farm to get Marcus Mariota at the time. Because I remember it was rumors they were thinking about trading Fletcher Cox and all this to try to get Marcus Mariota. Marcus Mariota, Deion Jordan at the time, who was a bust. Ended up being a bust out of Oregon. Marcus Mariota out of Oregon, who Chip was coaching. I mean, Kevin said Winston going to throw for 500 yards while Jahan and Terry are going to burn Slay and Bradbury. And we got the best tight end in the division in Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas can't be the best division in the tight end. I mean, the best tight end in the division because Logan Thomas can never stay healthy. Logan Thomas plays like 5 games and then gets hurt. You got Dalton Schultz out of Dallas. And then Dallas Goedert in Philly. That I will put ahead of Logan Thomas. Because they're going to be on the field. Logan Thomas is barely ever going to be on the field. Because he always gets hurt. I do have Logan Thomas on my fantasy team though. He will be starting next week. I will say that. He said, hey, he looked good. But when Logan Thomas plays and when he's 100% healthy, he's very good. He's very good. And you know, that's not the first tight end y'all had that was pretty good when he was healthy, that just couldn't stay healthy. Jordan Reed. Jordan Reed was a beast for you guys. Jordan Reed just couldn't stay healthy. But he was a beast for y'all when he was healthy. He just never could stay healthy though. It was the same with Jordan Reed. Logan Thomas is really good. But he just can't stay healthy. Hopefully he stays healthy, you know, for you guys' sake and for my fantasy team's sake. Because I'm pretty weak at the tight end spot. But when he's healthy, he does look good. And I think he'll be a good pair for Carson Wentz. And I think Logan Thomas is going to have a pretty good game week 2 against the Lions. Like I said, I think that Lions game is going to be pretty high scoring between you guys. I think you guys are going to be able to move the ball. That total's at 48.5. I would take the over. I think you guys are going to be able to move the ball. I think the Lions are going to be able to move the ball. Just like I said, it was going to be an over game with the Jaguars, and it was. Same. I can see this hitting 50-plus points. I think Wentz is in line for another good game. I think Golf and Company is in line for a good game as well. Kevin, you said, yeah, I remember the good times with him, Garcon, Jackson, and Crowder. Yeah, you guys had a nice core over there. You know, you guys had RG3, Pierre Garcon, Deshaun Jackson. You guys did have Jamison Crowder. You guys definitely had talent. Lots of it. Kevin said in week 3 he's going to shred them Eagles linebackers. Philly got some decent linebackers nowadays. They used to be one of the worst spots on their team, worst areas on their team. But they've improved in that, you know, little slot there. But yeah, I definitely think on Saturday, even though the lines changed so much, but like there's a lot of NFL game lines that I like right now. That I like would place bet bets and money in right now. Like, you got Chargers Chiefs. Over unders 54, spreads -3.5. And I like the over in that game. I think the Chargers can move the ball. Even though the Chargers have improved defensively for sure, I still think the Chiefs will score a lot of points. I think the Chargers will score a lot of points. These are two high-powered offenses, even with no Tyreek Hill. We just seen the Chiefs just move the ball around more. And are not Tyreek Hill and Kelsey-centric, even though Kelsey was the leading receiver. Kevin, you said, and Hurts is going to have a 50% completion percentage rate with 2 picks. I feel like that's almost impossible to have. Unless you go one for whatever and get hurt for the rest and be out for the rest of the game. I feel like it's extremely hard to do. But I wish Steve was in here. Steve was the one who gave me the idea to do this like little recap, Sunday recap, yada yada. Okay, we said AJ Brown and Smith getting shut down by Fuller and Jackson while Sanders gets negative yards rushing. Did James Robinson not give y'all the business, Kevin? James Robinson was a little problem for y'all, if I remember so correctly. James Robinson was an issue. 11 carries, 66 yards, 1 touchdown. Christian Kirk had 117 yards with 6 receptions. You sure? You sure AJ gonna get... Y'all couldn't shut down Christian Kirk and James Robinson. Kelly said, I just hate the Eagles. Do you dislike the Eagles more than you dislike the Cowboys? I feel like that would be rare. I feel like most Commanders fans would say they probably dislike Dallas the most, probably Philly second, then the Giants last. Ronnie said, I tried to bet now. The bookie I use not allowing parlay bets yet. That too. Hey, PSA. Can the state of Maryland please hurry up, get with the times, speed this process up? I don't care what the reasoning is. I don't care what the excuse is. Why is online mobile betting not ready yet in the state of Maryland? Why can't I go on FanDuel, DraftKings, MGM Sportsbook, and place a bet, a same game parlay, a parlay, props? Why can't I do it yet online on these apps? Why do I have to go to Virginia if I want to use one of these apps? Why is Maryland taking so long to allow this sport betting stuff? I don't want to drive to Capital One. I don't want to drive to the MGM. I don't want to drive over there to Maryland Live or whatever. I don't want to do it. I want to do it from my couch on my phone. I don't want to go nowhere and have to drive. I want to do it on my phone. Wake up, Maryland. Hurry up. I had to get that out the way. Because I'm sick of them. They taking forever. I got to drive to DC. I got to drive to the MGM. I just want to, get on my phone. Bet placed. Easy peasy. DraftKings Sportsbook or something. It's like DC. You can go somewhere. You can go to Cap One Arena. Put a little bet in. Virginia. You can use the mobile. You can use your betting apps. The mobile bet, FanDuel, MGM, DraftKings. And then you got Maryland. Just as slow as ever. All these obstacles and whatnot. Ugh. I bet the Eagles would be 1-16. I like how you had to put that one win there now, man. Next time it's gonna be, you think they're gonna be 2-15. It's gonna be 2. What is your guys' thing? HTTC or something? Ain't that what it is now? How original. Let me tell you something. Let me tell y'all something. The Commanders. Oh, it's going to be a dogfight against the Lions. It's going to be a dogfight. And I think the Lions are going to beat you guys. You want to know why I think the Lions are going to beat you guys? Because Carson Wentz is going to make a mistake. Or 2. And it's going to be crucial. They're going to be crucial. The Lions, that stadium was rocking on Sunday. Eagles just played them. I watched it. That team isn't bad. I do think it may be a high scoring game, but offensively, talent, multiple places. Defensively, they got talent. May not be, a bunch of elite talent, but they got talent. It'll be a close game. And Jared Goff, he'll be okay. Like, okay. He's Jared Goff. But it's going to be a fight, man. Trust. Be on the lookout, Kevin. Be on the lookout. But, I will preface it, Kevin, by saying the Philadelphia Eagles can very well lose on Monday night. Have you seen what Justin Jefferson did to the Packers? He said, bro, you must have fell down to the stairs or something. The fact that you have us losing. Kevin, y'all are underdogs, bro. Y'all are underdogs. Y'all are underdogs in this game. That's all I'm saying. You guys, if I look at multiple sports books, you guys are underdogs to the Detroit Lions in Detroit. Let me look at these books. DraftKings, y'all are 2.5 underdogs. FanDuel, 1.5 underdogs. WinBet, 1.5 underdogs. You guys are underdogs. So Vegas think Lions are a little better than y'all. They must have been more impressed with the Lions against the Eagles than you guys against the Jaguars. Vegas saying that, not me. I'm just looking at the odds, man. That's all I'm saying. I'm just looking at the odds. Because I'm going to tell y'all this. And it's the same for Philly. If y'all weren't playing the Jacksonville Jaguars and y'all were playing a more competent team, y'all would have lost that game. Y'all would have lost that game. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. Kevin said Eagles are 1-1, Commanders 2-0, and we lead the division until y'all come to FedEx and get stomped by us back to Philly. And you know what's going to be crazy? It's going to be FedEx Field, right? And you're just going to see nothing but green. There's going to be a lot of green in there. There's going to be a lot of green. Don't lose against the Lions. Y'all come in there 1-1, it's going to be a lot of green in that stadium, per usual. Because trust me, I've went. So it'd be a lot of green in there. Just saying. Be sounding like a home game sometimes for Philly over there. So, just saying. But I'm probably gonna end it here. Nice little stream. Thanks to the people who've been in here. Kevin chatting with me, keeping me entertained. 48-3 Commanders is crazy. Appreciate you, Kevin, for being in here. Always keeping me contained with the trash talk. Roadrunner, my guy. Chris was in here. Olivia Azar, NBA. Thank you guys for chatting with me for a little bit, man. For about a little hour. Yeah. Watch this Seahawks-Broncos game. Russ's return. And that's about it. But next stream, I don't know. But we do know Wizards Media Day. Wizards Media Day is September 23rd. That is the Wizards Media Day. Next Friday. Not next Friday. The Friday after next. No, I lied. It's next Friday. Wizards Media Day is next Friday. Training camp is that Saturday through Tuesday. So, then you got the preseason game on Friday again, I think, at 6 a.m. So, yeah. Fun times, man. But, alright, guys. Have a good rest of your nights. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Roadrunner said, I think the no names can get Detroit. Hopefully, for our sakes, Roadrunner, they lose. But, alright, guys. Have a good one. I'll be on stream whenever. Not sure when. I'll let you guys know. But have a good one. Love you guys. Peace.